So, what are the 5 worst products that I've reviewed? So you've seen some of these products work, but most of them really don't. I've had so many problems with a lot of these products within the past. I want to give you my top 5 products that either I hate or I pretty much believe are the worst as seen on TV product. It ranges. It could range from literally, I personally do not like the device as in what they are stating the commercial says it can do. It's not holding up to the standards of what they say. Or literally the product is just junk. I'll just put it in that sense. So kind of what are those 5 different products? So the Ice Genie, a product that could have been better and could have been executed a little bit different. So you got the silicone mold and you had to pour in the water. Kind of not a really good design. The lip where you go through and pour in the water is not really big. And you had to be careful for overspill and everything. But then when you go through and you put it in the freezer and then you pour out the ice, you don't have any ice. It's so small. The ice, you really can't fill up a glass. I mean, I filled up my glass and it didn't really get anywhere. The ice melted when I went through and put the water. Now, granted, the water was room temp, but that's what ice is for. It's to make your not cold substance cold. And it really didn't work that. It didn't do that for me. So that's kind of why I'm putting the Ice Genie at number 5. So the Atomic Lighter. This is a product that I feel could have been better. And I really had a problem putting this at number 4. The lighter itself is really only made for one thing, which is smoking cigarettes or anything along those lines. However, I really don't smoke, and this is not going to be the best product for me. When you go through and you're trying to light anything else, like when I was trying to light a candle, you can't really get down to the wick. So to be honest with you, it's the Zippo lighter, even with a flame, that flame's going to be able to get down there and light the lighter. Maybe if it was on a longer stick and I was trying to light anything else, I mean, if I was trying to light my grill, I would not be able to do this. And plus, I would not want to put my hand down by where the gas is going to get out with that lighter because I'm going to shear off the hair on all my hands. So this lighter, it was hard putting it number 4, but to be honest with you, it's not that bad of a lighter. It's just got one problem in the use. You really only have 1 or 2 uses of this lighter. And when you're trying to use it in other instances, you can't really use it. The Micro Mechanic is a product, to be honest with you, I really wanted this to work. I really did. This is a product that when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is gonna work so well. Granted, I don't know why I have not watched my own videos and realized that a lot of these products don't work. So when I went through and I plugged into my car, I'm like going through and downloading the apps that I can use it on, and it worked once. And it's never worked anymore after that. I still have it. I literally try to go through and play with it, and I can't get this thing to turn back on. I cannot get this thing to connect to my phone. Some of the comments were mentioning that some of the people have used it. It just doesn't really work so well for them, that there was only one app that works for them, and the main app really doesn't work. It's a lot of problems. Connectivity is probably the biggest problem with this. And to be honest with you, it would move to number 1 if there wasn't another product already in its place. And that's kind of why I'm putting it in the position where I'm putting it. So the Micro Mechanic, huge letdown, huge disappointment. And I really wanted this product to do very well and be amazing because it could be a really good alternative to some of the other products that are out there. This product really takes the persona of when you see an employee in a restaurant or a store that has carpet or it could be linoleum for anything, and they're going through and they're getting all of the little crumbs and the little bits of dirt, and it works perfect. But this here is something kind of in that same line, but for home use. It's even got bristles on the side to go through and put it up against your wall to pull the dirt away from the wall and suck it up inside. It even has the wheels in the bottom, so when you push it along, it turns all of the bristles, again sucking up everything inside. But when you go through and you actually use the broom, it doesn't really suck up anything, or even at that product's point, it doesn't push it into the center of it. It does not really do anything. If you have a little bit like bigger pieces, sure, if it can go over it, it'll pull that up and put it inside there. But if it's very small or very fine, it's just gonna spread it all over your floor. This is not a product, to be honest with you, that I would really recommend to anybody. I honestly, as soon as I had it, I got so mad at this that I tossed it. This is not something that I know I would never use, and I would never suggest anyone else to use, because to be honest with you, a broom might cost you $1 and it's gonna work even better. So I would heavily advise, do not get it, get a broom. And the number one product that is the worst product is the Vino Pop. This is the wine popper that you go through and you keep pulling on it, and it's supposed to suck the cork out of the bottle. One of the reasons why this is number one is because it is the thing that broke on me on camera. Now granted, the micro mechanic didn't really work on camera, but the Vino Pop literally broke on me. I could not use it. I could not fix it. I could not do anything with it. So it was a product that was useless. It was a $20, I believe, and it was a $20 product that you'd have to go through and return, because it's not really going to practicality and work. There's so many different wine opening products out there to where this one seemed very easy, and it seemed with using suction it could pull off and pull out the cork, but it doesn't. This one physically broke on me on camera, and I hated it for it so much, to where I felt it was the cheapest and worthless product, to be honest with you. Unless you're a really big wine connoisseur, it could work if it works, and I've never seen one work yet, because I went and bought a second one, and that one broke. So it's kind of a worthless product, to be honest with you. And that's why that is number one on my list. Granted, it broke on me on camera, which is probably the biggest thing, because I don't know, I hated it for that fact. It seemed like a cheap plastic toy that it just didn't hold up over time. So even if it did work, I don't feel that in the next third or fourth wine bottle I was gonna try to open, it was gonna break on me. And there's no doubt on that. So for sure, that is why this is number one on my list. And again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it so much. Make sure you go through and you hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, so that way you are gonna keep up to date for the next video. Like, dislike, and as well as put a comment down below. I wanna see what everyone else is saying. I wanna see what your worst product is. What is something that you have tried and you will swear it off in a heartbeat? What is a product that you've tried and it is the worst product that's broken on you, and you've even returned it and it broke on you again? Put that down there. I want to see what everyone else is saying. I want to see if there is a product that might not work for you, but worked for me, and it worked in wonders, and it's probably the reason why it's not on my top 5 being the worst. So go through, put a comment down there. There is something else I also want to mention. I just launched a brand new Kickstarter. It is for my film called Darkness. I need as many pledges as I possibly can. I'm going to go through and make sure I update a little bit more with the channel, as well as for the Kickstarter. Go through, check it out. I'll put the link down below so that way you can at least check it out. But I advise, please check it out. And if you can't make a pledge, make sure you go through and you send it to everyone you can. Maybe there's someone else out there that can go through and make a pledge as well. But again, guys, go through, subscribe, like, dislike, comment, and go to my Kickstarter. Take care.